Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OCAA baseball action. My name is John Strowski, and I'll be joined by Louis Friscolani shortly. And we are set for our homecoming matchup. We got the Durham Lords, coming from Oshawa, Ontario, taking on your Sioux Cougars. We'll have the batting order and all that good stuff ready shortly. Louis is just getting situated with his roster. And Sault College coming off of a two-loss series last Saturday. They lost by scores of 7-0 and 16-0. And we're only able to muster 2 hits in those 2 games. Bruzas and Martinez getting the only 2 hits of that one. Durham coming off of a 3-1 start to the season. And the Durham Lords, last game, they were able to muster a 21-4 win against Seneca. And the game before that, that was a Tuesday night doubleheader. They lost the first one 13-0, won 21-4 game 2. So this is a very formidable baseball team that the Cougars are going up against. Starting pitcher is number 18. Number 18, Martinez for the Cougars. And starting on the mound for the Durham Lords, number 10, Charles Roy. Martinez wore number 12 last game, and he is wearing 18 this game. He's going to be on the mound. And Louis, what are you looking for from the Cougars this game?
A win.
That's it?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for today. A win. I just want to see us hit 10 all-time wins today.
Yeah, very possible today. And we'll try our very best not to turn off the mic like we did last game. And we'll be getting ready momentarily.
Are we ready for some baseball, Sault College? Let's hear ya! Leading off for Durham, the center fielder, number 4, Zach Rivers.
And a pretty loud crowd here at IDA Park at Strathclair Yards. And number 14, Rivers, the center fielder, gets set. He'll be wearing number 4 for the Durham Lords. First pitch of the game at 2:58 p.m. It goes foul.
First pitch, 2:58.
0-1 count. Martinez making his second career OCAA start. Went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs last game. 0-2 count. And that pitch was right down the middle. And nice chopper, easy for the pitcher. Gets set, throws to his first baseman. Easy out. Nice play by Martinez to Valle. But that ball doesn't go to the third baseman. Won't matter because he'll still get the out.
Left fielder number 18, Eddie Borowski.
And here comes number 18, Borowski for Durham. Definitely has to be a psychological advantage having the crowd here at IDA Park.
Their left fielder.
He's wearing the number 18 jersey. Durham wearing black. Sault College wearing gray. Pitcher gets set. And hits him right in the shin. That'll be a walk.
Designated hitter number 6, Griffin Oliver.
Here comes the DH, number 6, Griffin Oliver. And Griffin Oliver, one of the better players on this Durham Lords team. He is second in the OCAA with 6 RBIs.
6 in 2 games?
In 4.
4, okay. So don't let that guy steal second.
That ball's in the dirt. 1-0 count. And Sault College last games against the Durham Lords were 2 losses. And that is back foul.
Both those losses were blowouts, 12-1 and 11-1.
11-5, sorry.
11-5, sorry. Why did I say 1?
That's my bad. That's my not great handwriting. But, yeah, Durham He's had about a decade in the OCAA with relative success, no national championships, but an appearance in the bronze medal game last year, and that is right straight to the center fielder. I'll have to run for it. Oh, it drops down. Not the. If anything, I would like to see Blix be more aggressive and go for that ball.
In the outfield, it looked like off that one.
Yeah, I would have sent my center fielder for sure.
Yeah.
So, lefty.
Here comes number 23, Jalaf Ratleaf.
Now runner in scoring position here. 2 on.
1 out for the Cougars. And right down the middle, 0-1 count. Great first pitch by Martinez. And pitcher gets set. Oh, and that's inside. 1-1.
On deck is Connor Rodwin, the right fielder, number 28.
Pitcher gets set. And goes back foul. 1-2 count.
It's almost like sold out IDA, it looks like today.
Sold out IDA Park. Love it. Definitely a little bit better weather for baseball, and probably helps that this game's starting at 3 a little bit later today.
Yeah, we don't need 20,000 paperweights this game, at least.
Oh, yeah, last weekend was a little ridiculous with the wind, but getting one of the last few weekends of summer weather in the Sioux here. And looks like both runners are going, and no play for Rudge. A double steal for the Lords.
Raj just didn't know what to do there. They're both going at once. Like, if you throw it to second, there's a chance it could err. A guy comes home from third. It's just better to hold on to it there.
Yeah, hopefully, probably would want to pop up about half a second quicker there, but that's tough for the catcher. It is one of the toughest positions in all of sports.
Catcher and goalie, my opinion.
Catcher in soccer or hockey goalie for sure. Probably soccer goalie. Up high. 3-2 count. Full count. Here we go. First full count of the game. Of course, OCAA baseball is 2 7-inning doubleheaders.
We're going to go 2-0 today with those 2 7-inning doubleheaders.
Last weekend, not the best, but it is tough to come out and
the best team in the league.
You're playing arguably the best team in the entire country at this level, and that pitch is high. Bases are juiced for number 28.
Connor Rodwin, this is what a cleanup hitter dreams about. See if he can come through.
Right fielder number 28. Connor Rodwin.
Well, he is a fifth batter. He's not the cleanup hitter, but still
flew out or ground out.
Still a good start for middle lineup guy. Nice way to start your game, but also if you're Sault College, get a double play and get some confidence back. Martinez right down the middle, but the batter takes it.
Baseball's a game that can change so quickly. All it takes is an easy grounder to the shortstop, and we got 2 down.
Sault College defense definitely improved as the time went by last game, and that's another hitter's pitch, really, right down the middle, but he's not even going to try for it.
Yeah, Durham looks like they're just not sure what to do right now. Like, they're looking at a lot of pitches that are just straight down.
I was surprised he looked at that one. Oh, and he looked at that one. He's out of here!
Now look it!
He's a little bit scared to swing there. That's surprising.
I'd say going out looking is the worst, as a baseball player myself, worst possible feeling ever. Just going down left.
But now, if you're on the defensive side, you have all the momentum back. Even though it's, bases are juiced, you have a, play at any bag forces the inning to end. And here is number 13.
Tristan Blaries. I can never pronounce his last name.
And
do with that.
Yeah, Lewis is looking around for a roster. I'll try to grab one in between half innings. And there's a strike, 0-1 count. I don't have a St. Clair roster yet, but I will obtain one. Not St. Clair, Durham, excuse me.
This is their catcher.
Nice contact, but that's
Up right into shallow right field.
easily 2 for the Lords. That's a great hit. Great contact on the ball there. And that's just what you want if you're in the batter's box. And here comes James Alwich, number 1.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs.
Of course, today is Sault College's homecoming game, and a full house here at IDA Park. Definitely good to see people coming out supporting the baseball team.
Now, I know you said earlier that Durham did make the bronze medal game. Didn't go too well for them, losing 18-2.
They did lose 18-2 in the bronze medal game. They lost to the Humber Hawks last year, and I believe that was a full 9-inning game. And that's going to be right to the shortstop. Easy play at second. Gathers his feet. That's going to be an out. 2-0. We will be back in a couple minutes. Bottom of the first, Martinez up in the leadoff position. He was one of two Sault College players to get a hit last game, or last series rather. And Martinez, originally from Mexico, he is one of 4 international players in this team and the only non-American. First pitch set. Right down the middle, he takes that one. 0-1 count.
That's how different of a world that must be coming from straight out of Mexico to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Definitely a different world in baseball-wise because Mexico, that's the second biggest sport there. Live and breathe in baseball to a town that lives and breathes hockey.
Surprisingly, I feel like soccer of all sports, this city also breathes.
Italian town, right?
Yeah, it is, but it's always been something I found weird.
1-1 count. Martinez gets set. And reaches for that one right to the shortstop. Should be easy to first. That's a close one, but it'll be out.
Martinez wheeled there, which is what I like to see. I don't like it when they stop moving.
And Chuck Roy. Chuck Roy is on the mound for the Durham Lords. I believe he was an OCAA All-Star last year, so one of the better pitchers in this OCAA baseball circuit. And Bryce Blix from Manistee, Michigan gets set.
Travis Rainey had a pretty successful doubleheader last weekend.
That's right. Rainey did have a good weekend at right. And Bryce lays down the bunt, but
there's the Sault College mascot.
The mascot is out, and tried to lay down a bunt, but 1-1 count.
I don't think this is the team to try to lay a bunt against.
No, I wouldn't bunt in this situation personally. And that's a huge swing, but he'll miss 1 and 2. And going to be struck out.
Number 20, Travis Rainey.
And now here comes in the number 3 spot, number 20, Travis Rainey.
Rainey try to prevent a 3-up, 3-down situation here.
Definitely looking to get some short contact here, try to make first. First pitch strike. And he gets set. And that ball is going to come right back up here. Foul. 0-2. And Rainey early in the count is behind. And Travis Rainey gets set. And swinging at it way out of the strike zone, just trying to foul it off.
Good battle here so far.
1-2 count. Gets set. And he just missed that one. Struck out. That is the half inning. We'll be back in a few minutes. And starting off top of the second is the third baseman, number 9, Evan Chong, who is
Your HVAC technician student from Markham, Ontario.
he's actually first in the OCAA in RBIs with 8.
And he has a OPS of 1.2 something. Like he's very high OPS, which is the stat that I feel like is the most important one.
For hitting, definitely one of the most important ones, and up and away.
On base percentage of 571. He's getting on base half the times he's at that.
And that's elite numbers even for only a small sample size. And whoa, that's way, way high.
And I feel like Martinez might be a little scared of those numbers right now.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And 3-0 count. He gets set. It looks like it's just in the strike zone. 3-1 count.
Already 2 doubles for Chalk this season.
Yeah, this guy can hit.
Crowd's getting a little rowdy here.
Definitely need to take that intensity into the later innings. And Chong with a great hit, but it might be right to Blix. Right over his head and almost a ground rule double, but he'll be easily into second base.
Nice recovery, though, by Blix. Quickly got it inside.
Yeah, it's great defense. That's a good improvement by Blix. You can definitely see a fair bit of improvement in the Sault College defense, especially with the little things. And here comes the 9-hole hitter, Quentin Earl, the second baseman.
Earl coming up with a runner in scoring position, wearing Miguel Cabrera's legendary number.
And timeout. And we're back. And a little bit low. 1-0 count. And batter gets set.
And that's in there, but could be easy play for the second baseman, right to the first bag, and Valle makes a play.
Beautiful play there.
And here comes top of the order, number 4, Zach Rivers.
Center fielder number 4,
Rivers
Zach
0 for 1 today with a ground out to the pitcher, threw it to first in the first inning.
I had no idea what he said there, but and 0-0 count gets set. And swung right through it.
Looked hesitant on that one. He kind of like held back at the end of that swing.
He's swinging at stuff in the sand on the first pitch. As
Good sign for us.
very good. This guy might be a little bit trigger happy here. Oh, and that's not the pitch you want at all if you're Martinez.
Nice block by Rudge, though, because if that went behind him, easy run scored.
Yeah, Rudge is definitely one of the better blockers in the OCAA. Noticed it last weekend, too. Saved a lot of runs. Even though game's got a bit out of hand, he still saved a lot of runs for the Cougars.
Chong's taking a pretty decent lead on there. He looks ready to pounce. I think if that ball's hit, as long as it's on a pop fly, he's running.
I think even if it's low, he might run. And that's way up. And 1-1 count. That's low, but will be fouled off. 1-2.
Currently holding Chong at third base is Ben Weatherby, a student in aviation. I feel like aviation is one of the things who college is a little more famous for.
Yes, it is aviation, trade programs. Same with Durham. They got a lot of HVAC programs, stuff like that, and that's going to be low. 2-2 count.
Battle of the trade schools here today.
A little bit, yeah.
One is flight, the other doesn't.
2-2 count. And he gets set. That's right to the pitcher. Almost nailed him, but he's going to be unable to make the play. It would have been a very difficult play.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing getting down there. He had no chance of stopping that.
3-zip.
Pitcher's skull.
That'll be a ribby for Rivers.
That allows Chong to come home for his
Left fielder number
7th
18,
or his 9th.
Levski.
Also to get his 3rd run of the season now.
That's Chong's 9th ribby and 3rd run. And now here comes number 13. How do we say his name?
Left fielder, I don't know. I couldn't even figure it out.
And 13 for Durham as I pull up my roster on my phone here. Eddie Borutsky.
Barutsky
Left fielder Eddie Borutsky.
walked and scored a run in the first inning, so definitely a threat.
And that's nice and low. He's going to swing it on it. 1-1 count.
It looks like Rivers is pretty ready to run out there at first base. He took off before he even realized it was a foul.
That might be a theme with Durham. They might have a lot of guys who can run.
On deck is the DH Griffin Oliver, a fourth-year student in general arts and sciences.
Wow, that's not the pitch you wanted if you're on the mound for the Cougars. Just slipped out of his hand a little bit and with a wild pitch.
The Durham bench gave it to him.
Yeah, when you have your home crowd chirping that much, you're gonna hear it from the opposing dugout. And here comes pitching coach for the Sault College Cougars.
Nobody is in the dugout though right now.
No, nobody's in the dugout. It's still quite early into game one, so I don't think he's going to. I don't think LaBelle's going to go to his bullpen just yet.
Now the fear is even if you get out of this with Barutsky, on deck is the second in OCAA and RBIs, Oliver.
You gotta keep the balls low and just try and get a ground out here. If you're Martinez, you really need to be a little bit calmer, have a slower approach. Maybe you shouldn't have pitches that wild.
A lot of signs here today for Sault College.
And here we go, 2-1 count. That was a nice quick pitch. Might be Plays to. Oh, he didn't make the play. He should have just quickly thrown it to first. That's not what you do if you. Yeah, that's not what you do if you're playing third base. You got to make a decision quick.
Designated hitter. Number 6, Griffin Oliver.
And now Griffin Oliver, second in the OCAA and RBI, is coming up to bat.
6 RBIs, 5 runs, a triple already, 2 stolen bases. This guy's an extreme threat.
Really should be 2 outs for the Cougars, though.
Can't think like that in baseball, or else.
Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, ball's low. 1-0 count.
Oliver setting up. So what's weird here is Durham has a DH. We don't today.
Yeah, that's right. Martinez is hiding, and there's 2 more bags taken. There's a double steal opportunity. They took it. It's not what you want if you're Sault College. You got to get it out quickly, get some momentum back.
But it appears that Weatherby wasn't ready for that steal. He was a little bit to the right, a little bit too much.
Yeah, he wasn't set.
He stopped after getting past him. Now 2 runners in scoring position with a man with 6 RBIs at the plate.
That's low. 2-1 count.
This will be the biggest turnout of the season for the Cougars.
Oh, absolutely.
How many more home games after this? 2 more?
We only have 2 more home games and 1 more home weekend. The 28th and the 29th. We'll be inviting the Centennial Colts to IDA Park. That ball is low. 3-1 count. And pitcher gets set. And that's high. Another walk.
I think that was the right move. You don't want to give him a shot to smack it.
First baseman number 23, Joel Latif.
Here comes the first baseman, number 28, Joel Latif.
Latif currently is got a walk in the first inning.
And pitcher gets set. And that's high pop fly. Might be playable. And nobody able to play it. Yeah, there is 4 more technically, but there only is 2 more game days. Yes, there's 4 games left, and all 4 will be against Centennial. And then I actually can read off the roster now that we have, or read off the schedule now that we have a second. And they'll be taking on Sheridan and Humber next weekend, 21st, 22nd. Both those games in Toronto area.
Smacks it into left field, tracking it, and it'll bounce over his head for a ground rule double.
And I do apologize. I was busy reading the schedule, but that'll be 2 runs home for Durham.
Yeah, sorry about my on-the-fly calling there. I was not expecting to have to do that one.
Anyways, now that we have a moment, it'll be 5-0 and a 2-run RBI for Oliver. So
One win today, boys. That's all I'm asking for. I just want to see us get to 10 total wins in history.
absolutely, and 5-0 early. And games that will be broadcasted on OCAA Live will be next weekend, 21st against Sheridan, 22nd against Humber. And then October 5th and 6th back to the Toronto area, Seneca and George Brown. And then October 12th against Fanshawe in London.
Here is Rodwin 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking at the first, and he smokes that deep left field. It's out of here.
That's a 3-run shot. That is Connor Rodwin.
Wanting revenge on his strikeout looking. And that is the first home run I've ever seen at this park in my life.
That's the 3rd I've seen. I saw a Valle home run last series of the year. And then I saw, I believe, a Sheridan home run last year as well. But this is only 340 to center, the smallest ballpark in the OCAA. So home runs are, technically in theory, the likeliest at this ballpark.
Catcher number 13, Tristan Deloria.
I think this is when you definitely go to your bullpen, but
Here is it's a lot to live up to. Got a single in the first inning.
as I was saying, this is when I'd go to the bullpen, and number 5 is getting warmed up in the bullpen. That's Gabriel Tremblay.
Right-handed pitcher and electrical engineering student from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
And that's going to be just grazing the zone. 8-zip. And this guy's through 1.1. That's going to be high.
Is not going good for Martinez.
Not the start that the ace wanted today.
However, it's only the top of the second. There's so much time.
And wild pitch.
Yeah, Tremblay there is already warming up. Probably going to be coming in before this inning even ends.
Yeah, I assume if any more damage is done, then I assume that the Cougars will go to the bullpen.
You feel bad for Martinez, though, 'cause if this was like an MLB season, he would have more opportunities to redeem himself. In a season this short, you don't really.
Yeah, a week turnaround in baseball is really, really unheard of. And you're right, there should be a lot more opportunities for him to prove himself. In a perfect world, there would be, but this is unfortunate, as that'll be an easy out to the left fielder. Nice grab.
Second out of the inning.
Shortstop number 1, James Aronowitz.
Now here comes the shortstop, James Aronowitz.
Grab.
0-1 count. And that's going to go up and over. 0-2.
Grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. See if he'll end the inning again.
And pitcher gets set. Could be the last pitch of the inning. And that's high. 1-2 count. And right down the middle. That'll be the end of the inning.
Again.
And 8-zip between 1.5. That'll be the end of the inning. End of the half inning, rather. Weatherby gets set. First AB of the day.
And he just got an I love you.
And that's going to be a pop fly right to the outfielder and a one pitch AB. And
First baseman number 21, Jaden Valle.
and here comes number 21, Jaden Valle.
The first baseman.
And the first baseman Valle gets set, second year player out of London, Ontario.
On deck is Dylan Rudge, our catcher.
And swing and a miss, 0-1 count.
Yeah, so far Roy here hasn't really had a chance to prove himself. Just been a lot of fielding plays.
He's thrown probably this likely his 10th pitch and another just swing and a miss.
It's tough for a program this young at Sault College to try to stand with some of these schools that have been around for like 10 plus years.
I think it might be tough to get even contact on this guy. He's just got such a fastball. He's throwing into the like high 70s, low 80s, and
Out of the game.
now here comes number 3, Dylan Rudge, first AB of the day for the catcher.
Yep. Coming into some Taylor Swift.
He gets set, and that's deep. It looks like it's foul, possible play for Chong, but it'll go into the beer gardens.
Yeah, extremely successful today for the homecoming. Like, people are all over here at the inflatables, the beer gardens.
Definitely a successful event for Sault College here today. And quick timeout, but the pitcher gets set. And that's looks like it's away.
Umpire feel like he's calling what he feels like calling.
I didn't think that was away either, but 1-1 count. We'll definitely take it. And that is outside, 2-1.
Raj, now, like, this is the opportunity. I want to swing at something if you don't think it's going to be a strike. Like, you don't, just get a walk if you have to. Break up his momentum a little bit.
That's fouled off, 2-2.
Raj sets.
And that is away, 3-2.
Shocked he didn't ring him up on that.
And that's going to be
Out of the game for Roy to end the inning.
and we'll be back in a minute. That is number 5.
Tremblay, an electrical engineering student from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
And Chong looks at the first ball. 1-0. Tremblay versus Chong. He gets set. And looks like he might get the gap and
Nope. Rainy, nice play in right field.
able to get over there easily. Probably got a little too under that ball, but Tremblay has his first out of the ball game.
And that's going to be a fly out to right field.
And here's number 24, Quentin Earl, second baseman.
Earl 0 for 1 today when he grounded out in the second inning.
And 8-0 for the Durham Lords, top of the third inning.
Something that I've noticed so far with Sault College old trend is that they'll start off with a couple of bad innings, like a few runs, and then they'll start coming back, but it's too much damage at the start for them to try to climb back.
Yeah, Sault College really, they dig themselves in a hole early, and then they get 4 or 5 runs, and then it's too little too late. You need to get those holes where instead of it's an 8-run hole, it's a 3-4-run hole. You can see Rudge going down to one knee. The old-timers hate that when the catchers go to one knee. 2-0 count for Tremblay.
I love the ways when the old timers get back the young guys. They're figuring out new ways to do it that the old guys don't like.
The thing is, and that's a foul. The thing is, if it works, it works. Some guys, they have a tougher time blocking when they're on one knee. Other guys can block on one knee. Rudge is obviously a pretty good blocker. If he's more comfortable on one knee, why not let him play like that, right? And obviously, Coach LaBelle agrees.
It's like when Roberto Luongo started like flopping around like a fish on the ice in hockey.
And 2-2 count. That is away from the plate.
Second baseman is Earl. Durham does have nice jerseys. I gotta give them that.
They do. They're wearing their blacks today. And that is off the plate. 5-pitch walk.
Center fielder number 4, Zach Rivers.
Here comes number 4, Zach Rivers.
Rivers, the center fielder, 1 for 2 today with a single RBI and a run in the first inning, or the second inning.
Rivers originally from hometown of Oshawa, so he is a local product on this team. And runner goes. Rudge up quick, but that's not the throw he wants. Easy for number 24. Earl gets a stolen base.
Earl, I feel like even if that throw had nailed him, I think Earl was already there.
Yeah, he got a crazy jump there, and they're really not playing the pickoff game. The Cougars probably should look to do that. But Tremblay's pitch is up high.
Really high.
And, yeah, no problem for Rainey.
Rainey's second out of the inning.
And up to bat is number 16.
Can never pronounce last name right. Eddie Borowski.
Sorry, that's number 18, Eddie Borowski.
Borowski here is 1 for 1 today with 2 runs, a walk, and a single. So scary.
And Borowski versus Tremblay here. Tremblay definitely wants a nice, easy out. It'd be nice to get a goose egg there and get some momentum for your offense.
Baseball's game that can change so quickly.
Definitely have to look to change it soon. And 2-0 count. Beautiful day here at Strathclair Park. About 25 degrees Celsius here.
And it looks like Earl isn't going to steal. Never mind.
He is going.
Second I say it, and
Oh, not even close.
great. Second I say it, goes. Okay.
And you definitely don't want to have a big run inning, because after 3 innings, if the score is 15-0, it would be a forfeit.
Oh, no, we don't want, especially not with all these people here today. And then would they have to wait till 5 for the next game still, or would they start the next
Oh, they would have to wait till 5 for sure.
Oh, that's terrible. We don't want that.
And there's a walk.
Designated hitter number 6, Griffin Oliver.
And here comes Griffin Oliver, number 6, a designated hitter.
Second in the league with RBIs going into this game with 6. So we say stats, it's going into this game. Whatever happens this game, we haven't updated yet.
And runners at first. And Tremblay gets set. That is way too close.
Oliver isn't the guy you want with runners on the corners, especially with 2 outs. A big hit here would be devastating.
These guys have quite the roster of hitters. And now he goes to the bag.
And it looks like he is beginning to get in trouble. He's had the runner.
And Tremblay gets set. And he's going to run, but another stolen base for Durham. They're just getting them basically every time they get a guy in relative position now.
Just focus on the batter. Just focus on the batter at this point.
Fair enough. And Tremblay, that's going to be right to the left field. They're unable to catch it. 2 more runs, 10-zip for the Durham Lords. An unfortunate scene here for the Cougars as number 23 gets set as Jalaf Latif for his 3rd time at the bag in as many innings.
Yep, he is 1 for 1 today with a walk in the first and a 2 RBI double in the second, and he also came home off that.
Yeah, and this is not the best.
Came home off of that off the guy that's on deck with his 3-run homer.
That's a ball. 1-0 count. That's up and away. Looks like there's a play for the catcher. He dropped the ball.
This just isn't a game that's going well for Sault College. Must feel tough with all these people here as well.
That one was pretty rough. Pretty much done my beverage, so thank you to Louie for the iced tea. And gets set. And right down the middle. 1-2 count.
Strikeout here could be huge.
Yeah, you got to get a little bit of momentum back. That was get the crowd back into it and keep on trucking here. That's going to be possible opportunity for the first baseman. He's going to make the play. Valle, no trouble. And that's going to be the inning. 10-zip.
We'd like to recognize his ball boy, Peter Blockhead. Also, a reminder.
Bottom of the third getting set.
Leading off is Russell, number 9, a business accounting student from Berkeley, Michigan.
One of the 4 international players on this Sault College roster.
One of 3 from America.
Berkeley, just a suburb about an hour outside of the Detroit downtown area. 1-0 count for Russell. And that's going to be away. 2-0. Of course, if you're Charles Roy, you're not really worried about your pitch count right now.
Not at all.
And no action in either bullpen right now. 2-0 count. Pitcher gets set. And, that looked a little bit to the left, but it will be called a strike. 2-1. That's going to be another strike, 2-2. I personally would have swung at that, but waited.
I think Sault College is afraid to swing. So far, they've had 4 strikeouts, and 3 of those have been swinging.
I think you just go swing. You're down 10. You have nothing to lose here, and there you go, Russell. And there's a possibility. That's why you just put, and that's why you put the bat to the ball there.
That is why.
There you go. I just said you got to swing because that happens sometimes. Now,
Number 26.
here comes number 26, Cole Massey.
It's like he's got his whole crew back again.
And he lays down the bunt. Oh, it's right to the pitcher. What a play! Oh, my goodness. And that's Charles Roy. What a play. And he's showing why he's one of the elite talents of the OCAA.
Bunts it right into him. Easy throw to first. That's a double play.
Yeah, I don't think the bunt was the right move there. And here comes number 4, Brooks Alward. And former Thunder Bay Laker out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. And that's way too close. 1-0 count for the shortstop.
Like, what would you be saying if you're the coach right now?
I just say, like what I just said, put the ball to the bat and just swing.
Like, it must be tough to be.
And that's 50-50 ball again, but that's another strike. Sorry, it's 1-1 right now.
2 outs, 10-0, bottom of the third.
And that is low. Of course, I personally spent the first 21 and a half years of my life in Thunder Bay, so I do have a decent idea of the baseball scene there. 2-1 count. And that's inside 2-2.
Like, Roy must just be feeling on top of the world right now.
Yeah, Roy's having one heck of a game. Still has a no-no, but perfect game bit is gone. Swing and a miss. That's his 5th K of the day. And we'll be back to the top of the 4th in a minute.
Where's that? Ladies and gentlemen, top of the fourth. A little bit of commotion around us. There's a bit of a t-shirt toss. And 1-0 count. First pitch ball.
Right fielder currently.
Oh, that's a nice ball to the gap, but the third baseman Massey's there. And nice stretch by Vale. It looked like a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stretch there.
Yep. And that must be a big mentality boost because that's the guy that got the huge 3-run home run the first, in the third and second inning.
Now here's number 13. And number 13, Tristan gets set versus Tremblay. Oh, that's really close to the batter. 1-0 count. 1-0, and the gentleman to the left of us did not receive the free t-shirt. And oh, there goes the ball. It's gone. That's, oh my God, it hit the scoreboard. Oh my goodness.
Roy Hobbs breaking the clock at, what was it? Stadium was it? The clock back in the day.
I'm not sure. That's happened a couple times though in Thunder Bay at the old Port Arthur Stadium, but we've never seen a ball go out like that.
Home run of the day.
That was smacked. That was just gone as soon as that left the bat. That was Tristan Delorier. And now here comes number 1, the shortstop, James Aronowitz. And 11 is zip for the Durham Lords.
He is their shortstop 0 for 2 today with a grounded to fielder's choice and a strikeout.
And 1-0 count for the Durham Lords.
No bullpen action. Oh, wait, no. A little bit of bullpen action for the Cougars. It's going to be number 6, Nolan Tony out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, construction technique students, righty.
And a 2-0 count here for Aronowitz. That's low. Two and one out. Only score of the game was that blast earlier in the inning by Delorier.
And now, thankfully, this means that there's no mercy rule because we're already in the top of the fourth.
That was a nice cutter.
Yeah, so now we have to finish 5 full innings with down 10. Sault College got to get their bats going.
They do have to play out the into the bottom of the 5th now that they are past that threshold. And it'll be a 2-2 count.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for morale, though, because that would be the second straight game that you've been mercied out of.
Oh man, you gotta definitely put some wood to the baseball there and get some hits and get a couple players across home plate here, man. You definitely have to.
Mm-hmm.
Season is only 5 weeks long, right?
If you want to make the playoffs, has Sault College ever made the playoffs for it?
No, we're 0-2 on that. Only 8 wins all time too, so it's still at 8.
Oh, it's still at 8.
So not to say too much. It is only the 3rd season of this program, and it's tough. And it's tough to recruit guys up here when a lot of the talent pool is in the Toronto, London, Oshawa region. So it's not the easiest thing in the world for the Cougars. And 8 wins in 2 years, that might not be the most impressive on paper, but given those circumstances, it's pretty good. And that's a Nick Castellanos moment for sure.
3rd home run of the game. Never seen one here before. Now I'm seeing a ton.
Wow. That was beautiful too. That was another one where it was just gone, man. Where you just, as soon as you hear that contact, and you just know it's out. You know? And that's the green swing in MLB 24. And here comes Chong, Evan Chong, number 9. He will be set.
Shortstop,
Chong is
Third baseman number 9.
1 for 2 today.
With a double and a run in the second inning. Chong leads the league in RBIs going into this game with 8.
He has 10 now, I believe.
No, he didn't get an RBI.
Oh, he didn't get a ribby. Okay, so he's actually tied with his teammate Oliver now because Oliver has 2, I believe.
Yeah, but you don't know if any other games have been going on or so it's like.
This is the most up-to-date stats.
Okay, so then, yeah, so we got a battle here for league lead.
I actually did these stats the night after they beat Seneca by like 18 runs. And that is away 2-0. And Tremblay. That's right to the shortstop. Alward with an easy play to first. And oh, look at the wheels on Chong. Wow.
Chong just outruns it, no error there, just sprinting.
That's hard base running. That's not giving up on the play. That's what that is.
Baseman number 24, Quentin Earl.
Earl here, 0 for 1 today, although he did get a walk in the third inning and he came home off of that walk.
I will say, when you have that much speed on the base paths, that's a huge advantage.
Not something you want where basically every run's beginning to matter if you don't want to mercy. Like, we would lose so many people because the next game wouldn't be till 5.
Yeah, it's true, but there is another student bus coming at around 5 from the residence. So I don't know if that would be a problem. And Massey just not able to make the defensive play. And you know Chong's going to be trying to go home, but good job by Massey, able to get there.
He didn't feel bad about himself at all.
But no, there is another bus coming, so I believe it's going to be busy regardless.
Yeah.
And
Number 4, Zach Rivers.
up is number 4, Rivers. 1 for 3.
1 for 3 today. Did get an RBI in the second inning and a single and a run.
That's inside. 1-0. And Tremblay gets set. That is away, but a good opportunity. Oh, and Valle not able to make the play. And I know Chong's coach is telling him to stop at third.
If there was no coach, he was going for it.
Like, some guys are just really good on the base paths, able to make those tight turns, tight corners, and it's just such an advantage.
Chong seems like the type of guy that would still run over a catcher if he could.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. There are guys, the OG type base running. And he gets set. And that's a nice bit of contact. That might be right to the Rainey, but he's making a play at third. Massey with the opportunity and unable to make the play. Not a bad idea by Rainey because that is a bit of a shorter throw.
Yep.
And yeah, it was pretty accurate. It's just the base runner's a little bit faster. So 13 zip for the Cougars.
Cougars.
13 zip for the Lords, rather.
Cougars.
Absolutely.
And now we got a runner on third again with
Now we're
Baruch.
hitting Justin Travis.
Now coming at the bat is Justin Travis.
Hitter for Baruski.
And pinch hitter up to bat. That is first pitch strike. This is number 7, Justin Travis, utility player.
So he's going to be playing left field as well.
Yes, likely. And easy play to Alward, unable to make the play.
Now hitting number 22, Eric Smith.
And now up to bat is number 22, Eric Smith. And there will be a quick mound visit.
Sorry, that's Nolan Tony.
Nolan Tony.
And that is inside 1-0.
Looks like someone's bringing ice down there.
Yeah, we had a guy. We had a gentleman get an injury playing football in one of the other fields. And that's a 1-1 count. One count. That's looks like a playable ball, but likely foul. Yep, no chance for the left fielder.
It looks like they subbed in a lot of subs now here. Like a lot of pinch hitters, I feel like. 22 is never on the lineup here.
Oh yeah, true. We will we'll quickly get some names and numbers, but this game is likely going to be over at the end of the fifth.
DH number 22, don't know the name.
That's going to be number 22, Eric Smith. He is originally from Whitby, Ontario. So right in the same region, the Durham region. And Smith, easy chopper right to the first base. And we'll be back soon.
Okay, we are live here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Sault College currently down 14-0 to the Durham Lords. John's in the bathroom, so I'm taking over for a few minutes. Leading off for Sault College is number 18, who started pitching this game, Diego Martinez. Nice hit. It's going to go deep towards center field. It's going to bounce off the fence. Martinez rounding second base, and he is going to easily get in there for a leadoff double by Diego Martinez. John is back.
And of course I missed that, but a great double there. The smack of the bat.
Bounced right off the fence.
Now here comes number 7, Blix.
Blix, the center fielder. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the first.
And he gets set. And
Blitz is currently a first-year student in business administration. He's from Manistee, Michigan.
And Roy's still on the mound. 0-1 count for Blix with a runner on second. Well, second base runner of the day only for the Cougars.
That's the first hit of the day for the Cougars as well.
That broke up the no-no there.
It's good.
Oh, almost hit him. Oh, looks like it did graze him, but he's going to go to third. And oh, he's safe.
Good steal.
Oh, I thought he was out there, but got the call. We like to see that.
Speaking of breaking up no-nos, happened to the Tigers last night. Depressing.
And Blix gets set, and there might be a new catcher in. We'll have to double check in between innings, but like you said, it's almost a whole new lineup out there.
Yeah. You're not putting in your starters.
Look at the crowd by the beer gardens. Looks like we have at least 150 people out here. Great crowd. And I assume that there'll only be more coming as Blix hits a pop-up right to the right fielder. And looks like we might get the first run of the year. He got set, he's running, and there it is. And here is Martinez. First run of the season for the Cougars. 14-1. Martinez able to touch all the bags. And now here comes number 20, Rainey.
Bryce Blix, first RBI of the year.
It'll be a sack RBI.
Travis Rooney, a year 2 student out of Brampton, Ontario in trades and technology.
And Travis Rainman Rainey, one of the strongest fielders on this Cougars team.
Definitely, I don't think he's bobbled to play in right field yet this year.
No, he hasn't. He's been error-free and, talented fielder. That's low.
Good eye there. He's also a pretty good hitter. Last season, averaged 268 with 4 RBIs.
And that is right down the middle, 2-1.
It's a count that that Rainey wants. You have to maintain it though. Don't want to go down to 2-2 or swing at something you don't like here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Deep center field, right to the
That
center.
went about 320, just not enough. And a little bit of gust, that would have been over the wall for sure.
1000%. At least we got a run though.
Here comes number 17, league cleanup hitter, Ben Weatherby. Second.
Second baseman 0-for-1 today, flew out in the second inning.
Oh, and that's right down the middle. And no!
Diamond Blade was knocked it up.
He could get 3 here. He's going to stay at 2, stand-up double.
Play there.
That's 2 hits for the Cougars.
Could this be the comeback?
Now here comes number 21, Valle. 0-1 on the day.
Valle, a second-year student in business marketing out of London, Ontario, led the Cougars in average last season with a 291.
And Valle, 7 stolen bases. He's got that large frame. He's built like a linebacker almost, but he's still able to steal bases and be quick on the base path.
Weatherby currently standing at the position he plays, second base.
And that is a 1-0 count. Weatherby on second.
I don't think Weatherby's going to steal. So I mean, he's going to steal because last time I said that they took off.
Oh, and a nice hit. And looks like he got a little under it, and that'll be an out. There it is. Now, go. Easily best day of the season. We'll see you in a few minutes there. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And number 37 is in. That is Trey O'Donnell. Likely going to sub in at first base. Oh, sorry, that is number 28, Connor Rodwin. I guess O'Donnell got out the first. Okay.
We don't have any stats for a lot of these guys now.
It's a lot of substitutions. It's basically a whole new lineup, so we will likely not track stats, but it is a new pitcher in, as we said. It was Tony in. I think he has 2 outs total now.
Yep.
So we will be able to track light stats like that. Tony versus Rodwin. And Rodwin is going to have a 1-1 count.
About 100 people still in attendance and probably another 100 people in the beer garden / inflatable area, I'd say.
And we're going to have another, I believe we have another bus coming. That's what I read on the itinerary earlier. So we'll be having some more fans from the college come down.
Good news.
And that's right in the gap there. Alward, he'll be able to get it. And a nice play.
Out. Second out of the inning.
Nice defensive play there. Nice scoop into the throw. That's what you want.
That's where things get tough because if Sault College doesn't get a couple of runs next inning, even if we shut them down this inning, they're not going to have time. Like, they're going to run out of time to win the game.
Number 21.
And this is number 21 now. That is Carter Britt. He is a catcher, pitcher, and outfielder from Newmarket, so he's a little bit closer to Toronto there. 1-0 count. So 2 outs already. Nice quick inning for the Cougs. And the ball is low.
You think Tony will start this next game?
No, they'll go to a new arm for sure. I think they have 7 or 8 arms on the roster. I believe it's going to likely be Galvin next game. And he is up high and away.
Almost hits him.
Galvin's one of the guys who can go 4 or 5 innings. You can depend on. He'll give up, maybe 3 or 4 runs. He's a pretty dependable arm. One of the more consistent arms on this roster.
Yeah. Especially in a league like this where the umps aren't umps that you get in the MLB. Like, you got to be trained just to throw it down the middle every single time. Or just, I think you got to be more trained to get a swing and a miss every single time.
Yeah, and that was, you can see right there, a bit of an ump's call, a bit of a pitcher's call, 3-0 count, a little high. That's going to go to the pitcher, 3-1. And that one's going to be 3-2. Good job by Tony to, get back in there, go from a 3-0 to a 3-2.
What do you think about Tony? Is his uncle's also on this team?
That's pretty interesting. That's the beauty of college sports. Get everyone from all walks of life playing, and that's going to be a walk. And Tony's confused. He thought that was right down the middle.
It wasn't. Still 2 outs, though.
I think that was the right call by the umpire there for sure. Thought that was off.
Number 1, James Aronowitz.
Number 1, James Aronowitz up next.
He was still in the starting lineup, if I'm not mistaken. No, definitely wasn't.
He was subbed in around the 4th, I believe, Aronowitz.
I don't think anyone from the start is still in this game.
This is Aronowitz's second at bat. I believe he is 0 for 1, and he did go around there, so that will be a strike.
Yep.
0-1 count.
Why are there so many people in cowboy hats here?
I have no clue, actually.
Is that like a thing that they organized or something?
Could be a thing that we're not in on. And 1-1 count.
It's on the call of the students who are wearing hats that are here.
It would make more sense if we were like the Sault College Cowboys or something,
Yeah.
I don't understand it either.
Dallas Cowboys game, sure, that makes a lot of sense. Just
1-2 count, and Tony gets set. Tony versus Aronowitz. Oh, and the runner's going, and no chance.
jump on it.
They're perfect right now on stolen bases.
Up against this team.
I believe there's 7 for 7. I think they've attempted 7, and they have 7. And that is good contact made, but that's way foul. And Nolan Tony in his second year of Police Foundations. That's high, 3-2.
Full count. I think that's only the second full count of the game.
3-2, and that is fouled off. And 3-2, 2 outs. That is low. Will be a walk. It's tough when you're so close to getting out of the inning there.
It's just been a bad game.
Number 9, Evan Chong.
Now here comes Evan Chong, still in the roster.
Chong here is currently tied for first in RBIs in the league right now.
Gets set. And oh, big swing and just gonna fan on it. 0-1.
Wants to take first place here. He's tied with his teammate right now.
Yeah, that's right. Oliver did get 2 RBIs in the first inning. He actually scored, the first 2 runs of the game there. That is away, 0-2. And Tony gets set. And could be plays to first. Should do it for the half inning. There it is. We'll be back in a few minutes here. Thank you very much. See, 0 for 2. Or no, he's 1 for 2 today.
Yep. Here the pitch.
Ooh. Swinging.
Just go down. If you're gonna go down swinging. It's the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Now there's absolutely no excuse to not swinging absolutely everything here. And 0-2.
I feel like next game will go better for Sault College.
Yeah. We're gonna have a quick 20-minute break after that, and then we're gonna get back to it. And that is outside 1-2. Like we said, beautiful day, about 24 Celsius out right now, and likely the last real summer weekend of the Sault Ste. Marie calendar year. That is low. Personally, I thought that was in the zone.
Yeah.
But, fair enough. Give him the call. Extend the game a little bit. 2-2. And low chopper. This could be the game here. Oh! And the Cougars stay alive. Here comes number 4, Brooks Aylward. This is his third time. Aylward is 0 for 2 today. Sorry, his third time up. He's looked much better than the last time we saw him. Defensively, he's looked a lot more confident.
And he'll foul off the first one.
Sometimes you just got to square up to the ball and make the easy throw, not rush it. See when Massey made his error a couple innings ago, you saw he overthunk it a little bit, right? You can't do that in baseball.
And now another stat is that Sault caught the 3 home runs today by by Durham is actually more home runs than Sault College got all last season.
Wow, that is unfortunate. That is away. Pickoff attempt failed, and Aylward has a 1-1 count to work with.
I don't know why you're focusing on the other runner at this point.
Yeah, I definitely probably don't need to.
And a foul off. Let's see if it's going to conk someone.
You also don't want to, play down to your opponents just because you're winning big. You want to be playing hard, and that means a pickoff attempt and a bunt here and there. I don't like when people get mad for guys trying to bunt when they're up 5-6 runs. Obviously, 13 runs is a little bit different, but you keep playing hard. And here's a pitch. Aylward swings that way too close, but he'll go off foul.
I see Durham try bunting. I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the best move there.
If the base loaded and they bunted, I'm going to be mad.
1 pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Getting a little stiff on the old wooden benches at Strathclair here. So, and a big swing and a miss, and that'll be the game. 14 Durham, Cougars 1 after 5 innings. We will be back in about 20 minutes. We'll see you right here on OCAA Live.
Final score: Durham 14, Sault College 1, Game 2.